How are you?
Good. Have you?
So today is the 3rd April 2022, and we are at our Sunday fun aging call. Yoo-hoo! And today the topic is, who knows the topic?
Humor. Humor.
I think I put it 1 week earlier. I should have put some yesterday also again to remind people, but that's okay.
It's humor.
Yeah, it's humor, which is so wrong. You shouldn't be doing it. Everything that brings up all the DJCCs and all the past juniors that we have about humor, about laughter, about mm, joy, about million other things connected to it. Would you be willing to destroy and unkit them all? Right, wrong, good, bad, pop, pud, on my short, boys and beyond. Life is serious, guys. It's wrong to have fun, joy, and laughter and humor. What the fuck is humor? And actually, Gary says if you saw fun in everything in your life, in this reality, uh, your life would change. Your life would be what you really want to have. So keep humor in your life, guys. Humor destroys significance. It just destroys significance. Life is a joke. Hi, darling from Czechoslovakia. How are you? She's just connecting still. Hi, lovely. Upinder, how are you?
Good, Kamal. How are
Lovely to have you here,
you?
darling.
Grace. Oh my
Yeah,
God, love
awesome.
you. Mm.
So, we are on a Sunday fun aging call. The topic today is humor. So, I was just saying that it's wrong. Serious. Life is serious. It's wrong to be joyous, happy, and have humor in your life. And having said that, if you have humor in your life just becomes so spicy and so adventurous and so yummy. Really. So,
This reminds, usually, in this reality, people always tell, especially to their kids, kabhi to serious ho jaya karo. We keep telling our partners also, kabhi to serious ho jaya karo, Take life seriously later in your life. So we have been so entrained to, serious, so that we have been so significant. Yeah.
everywhere that we have given so much significance to this life, this reality, ourselves, our family, our jobs, everything, would you be willing to destroy and unkit? Right, wrong, good, bad, pop, pod, all night, short, boys, and beyond. Life is a joke, guys. You can't do polarity and laugh. Can you? This is right, this is wrong, this is good, this is bad. How can you laugh at when you have at the same time, you can't laugh? So, what space do you allow yourself when you're serious? Get into your body and think of something serious going on in your life and just get the energy of that. When you choose seriousness, what do you choose? What information does your body give you? Is it joyous? Is it jumping? Is it laughing? Is that inside relaxed and at peace? Or you have energy of contraction? Oh my God, you have to be serious. Actually, humor allows you to have too much fun. But too much fun is not allowed on this planet. You are mad if you laugh too much. I remember my nanny used to say, "Pata nahi ki hoya na kudiyan nu pagal ho gayiyan ne, hasdiyan rehdiyan ne." Everywhere we bought into that reality, would we be willing to destroy and unkit it all? Right, wrong, good, bad, pop, pud, all night, short, boys, and beyond. what energy, space, and consciousness can I be? Can we all be that would allow us to be the humor, fun, joy, laughter we truly be? Have you ever seen a tree cry, a bird say, "Oh, I've got a heyday, I'm not going to sing today"? Have you ever seen anything like that in nature? You would, just because you have a head, just because you have some little portion there which is called your head, which you give so much of importance to, would you be willing to destroy and unkill it all? Right, wrong, good, bad, POC, POD, all shots, boys and beyond. Energy is generative. Energy is generative energy. It's what you give name to it. It's how you choose. It's how you want to be in that energy. Do you want to be a contracted energy, or do you want to choose, oh my God, how much fun can I have today? Everything doesn't allow you to be present in every now moment and see the humor in it. Would you be willing to destroy and unkill it all? Right, wrong, good, bad, POC, POD, or nice shot, boys and beyond. So anybody has any questions? I've done too much of bug. My favorite topic. Upinder, can we have a look at you, darling? I haven't had a look at you since so long.
Kamal, I'm sitting in a room. It is 4:30 a.m. in Czech Republic. I am with my daughter here.
I know, I heard that.
So, yeah. So I'm deliberately not switching on the light because it will disturb others.
All right. No problem.
Mhm.
No problem at all.
Yeah.
I can
But I'm
relate
loving, I'm
to
loving
that.
seeing you, and I remember you. I mean, these are the nuggets I have picked up while we were, interacting. And what I picked up, I remember after a very serious talk, and you just gave one statement. You said, "ਇੰਨੀਆਂ ਗਹਿਰਾਈਆਂ ਵਿੱਚ ਨਾ ਜਾ ਪੁੱਤਨੀ ਦਿਆ ਡੁੱਬ ਜਾਏਗਾ."
You remember?
Yeah, I remember.
What's the meaning?
Don't go so deep into it, you'll get lost.
Okay.
डूब जाओगे.
Yeah. Actually, डूब जाते हैं.
Okay.
Actually.
So we need to ask, if you asked for how, when, why, there is somebody waiting. You're looking at your life. You're looking at the now. You're looking at your future. You're looking, what energy do you be? Do you be of contraction, or you be, oh my God, what else is possible? And asking questions is like opening paths for you. Okay, you can do this. Windows, doors, floodgates, when you ask a question. But when you go into contraction, that's what you can see. Only your point of view. There's no generative energy there. There's only contraction. So ask for that energy, which allows you to be generative in every now moment. Now what? 10-second increment. Now what can I choose? Now what else is possible? I was looking at the dictionary. I was looking at the meaning of humor. There was, I don't know the word, there was something about being amused, comic, and comedy, absurdity. Anybody else can think of any other words? Stire, irony. So what I really liked was, it said the mood or the state of mind. And that is a choice. So to be humorous is a choice. To look at everything and see the fun of it is a choice. It's not something outside of us. It's a frame of mind. It's what you choose to do in every now moment. Is it fun to sit and cry and scrib and complain and wish, and or is it fun to be, okay, now what else? Okay, now what else? Now what can I do? This didn't work. This choice wasn't a good one. I can let this choice go. Not going into your head, because head gives you इतनी लूप, इतनी somersault, इतना depression में डाल सकता है वो, because that's what you have stored in. That's what it knows. It only knows what you've stored in, and it will fuck you up. Yeah. So you can be humorous to even avoid or prevent trouble. Have you ever seen that? When you're sitting there and somebody is so hot and angry, and you're also contracting, what is that moment going to take you to? And if you were like, oh my God, what's happening, or something like that, you can change the whole entire energy of the space. Have you seen when people are really, all 10 people sitting in a room and cribbing, and you walk into that room and you feel so heavy energy, you see so contracted, पता नहीं यहाँ क्या हो गया, कहीं लड़ाई हुई हो, तुम अंदर जाते हो, तुम्हें लगता है यहाँ तो कुछ हुआ है. And suddenly you have that energy of the bubbly energy, and then you are like smiling and have, so oh, kya hua? Just your one word will change the energy of the whole space. So our laughter itself, how can we do laugh mornings when we do our class, but forcibly sometimes. But laughter is actually the physical response that occurs when something humorous shows up in your life. So can you be that for yourself and for everybody else? And then I've heard you get out of depression, your immune system functions well, your heart arteries are, you don't get a heart attack, you laugh a lot. I've heard people say that when you laugh, there is some kind of excretion that releases, endorphins, chemical substance that.
Yeah, endorphins, cortisol,
and that's what we have to take. If you don't laugh a lot, then you will have to take those medicines. Might as well laugh, and you have a full factory here. Excrete them, release them. That also releases, pain, perception of pain. Pain is just a perception. It's an intensity. We give it a name to. And also somebody said you burn calories. If you laugh a lot, you burn calories. How many benefits? We would not choose this for what reason?
And you look beautiful too.
Thank you. आपकी आंखों का कसूर है.
You look beautiful.
Thank you, Dani. Thank you. So anybody else has any questions? Or I can go on. मेरा तो बक सारा time कर सकती हूँ मैं. I'm really good at it. People say, what if your wrongness was your strongness? I found that after coming to Access. Everybody made me wrong for talking too much. And now people are paying me for talking too much. How does it get any better than that?
So, Kanwal, when the situation is very intense, when you go to some place, you meet some people, and the situation is very intense, how can we add humor there?
You can't? Have you never done it?
Sorry?
Have you never seen this? Have you never seen the fun have you never seen the insanity in the seriousness that people have? Don't you sometimes want to wring their neck and say, "Ki kya kar rahe ho? What is this? What are you going to get it from here?" I mean, it's just a small little thing. उसके लिए तुमने सारी दुनिया जहान की टाइम मेमोरियल की ट्रिलियंस ऑफ इयर्स का शिट ले आए हो. हैव यू सीन दैट कि तूने तब वो किया था, तूने तब वो किया था, तूने तब वो किया था. Don't you see the absurdity in that?
Yeah.
So what if you saw that, the absurdity of it, and just saw it, had fun with when you see people fighting? I've started having fun when I see people. I don't interfere now. Earlier I used to. I used to be plonk myself in that situation. Now I just see the insanity in there. Will you allow yourself to see the insanity?
Yeah, that is there. Like, on our own, we can do that. We can have fun.
Or you can do it with anybody.
Somebody's we can change the situation as well.
Yes. And you start justifying. मैं तो यहाँ गई थी, मैं तो वहां गई थी, मैं ये करा था, मैंने वो करा था, मैं ऐसे कर. Oh, okay, you noticed. How did I get so lucky? You noticed I wasn't here. Oh, darling, you're such a darling. Bacha, you're beautiful. You're such a beautiful person. You missed me. Okay, let me give you a hug. Will that change the reality?
Yeah.
Try it. Maybe this time this will change. Something else will change something. But if you are in that state of joy, laughter, and humor, you will get all possibilities show up in your life. But when you are in tension, then your point of view creates your reality.
Yeah. You drag others also into that when you are in distress.
Yeah. More things of those kinds are going to show up. पहले ही हम लोग, मेरे को याद है कि माँ से 7 बजे टाइम था आने का, 7 से लेट हो जाते थे तो पहले ही घबराहट शुरू हो जाती. अब झगड़ा होगा, अब चुन्नियों के ऊपर गांठ लगा देते थे, अभी तो परसीव ही करते थे, तो पड़ती थी. Or the day I didn't even remember it was 7 o'clock and I was with my friend and walked in like that and there was nothing happened. Have you all, can you all relate to that? When you have no point of view, nothing happens. When you have points of view, you create it. It's got nothing to do with outside of you. You are the miracle. You are the magic.
Yeah, this reminds me. जब अपने छोटे वाले बेटे को डांटती हूँ ना, कभी बहुत गुस्से में होती हूँ. He just comes, hugs and tickles me. तो वो गुस्सा सारा.
मैंने एक बार बोला, मेरी बड़ी बार ये बोली ये बात, वो कहते हैं ना जब बंदा थोड़ा बूढ़ा हो जाता है तो बातें बार बार रिपीट करता है, उसकी वजह से होती उतनी है शायद. तो मैं एक बार, माय सिस्टर, youngest sister was wearing a mini skirt. I think you must have heard it. Mini skirt, and my father said, "I don't like it. I don't like that." She says, "Naturally, with your hairy legs, you can't wear this." He burst out laughing. वो गुस्सा चढ़ा हुआ था, मेरे को ये पहनने नहीं दोगे, क्यों नहीं करोगे, मैं क्यों नहीं पहनूंगी, सारे पहनते हैं, आपको क्यों बुरा लगता है, जा go into your shell and cry. These are the only 2 things that we knew how to do. Oh, there are people waiting. And then you can have ease in that too. Any questions? It's a lovely topic, guys. Come on, ask questions. Angela is the only one who has questions. Nobody else has questions. Aarti? Param? Renu? आज क्या हुआ? आज मैंने वो दूसरी बार रिपीट नहीं किया और लोग सो गए.
नहीं, I'm here. Not sleeping.
So good to see you. So good to see you, Pinder. Hi, Pinder.
I know. So good to see. Only see her name.
Hi, Param.
Hello.
Hi, Param.
We can't see face.
I can
You
relate
can
to her.
see. Can you see my picture?
Yes.
Yeah.
And we are the same.
Yeah.
I
But
was
still,
in Serbia. I was in Serbia,
Mm.
Upinder, and I used to take a class every day at 4. It was 4. It used to be 4 o'clock there.
yeah,
And I
yeah.
used to get up in the morning, everybody's sleeping. All people who had gone with me, they were sleeping, and I would go to the dining room and sit there and do my class. I mean, do this Zoom from there every day. 10 days I was there. Every day I did it.
I saw your picture
Mhm.
years of Pinder and Reva's Prani picture.
Eva. Yeah, we had lovely time.
Oh,
Lot of fun.
yeah,
Anyway,
I remember. I mean, ਸਾਨੂੰ ਹੋਰ ਕੋਈ ਕੰਮ ਹੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਸੀ, ਹੱਸੀ ਜਾਂਦੇ ਸੀ. Just laughing.
see,
We three of us,
yeah,
Kamal, Reva, and I, we were
No,
in
there was
England
another
at
one
that
also,
time.
Sukhveer. At
Yeah,
times,
Sukhveer
Sukhveer was
also.
also with us.
Yeah, Sukhveer joined in. Yeah. Remember we went to Boston? No, we
Nee.
went to that beach
Yeah.
to your cousin's
Reva
place.
lost her. Reva lost her pure,
Shawl,
pure
Pashmina,
pashmina
Pashmina
shawl.
shawl.
see,
We were
Kamal was
climbing
asking about.
up trees, and she left it somewhere. How did?
Oh,
Yeah.
great, great. Earlier, Kamal was asking about Upinder. Upinder is here.
Yeah,
See
Yes,
how
yes.
magical you are.
I am. I asked for
But
Rashmi, and she
Kamal,
was there in the Al-Anon meet. How did they get
Sukhbir
her?
also.
Lucky.
Yes.
Kamal, I have a question.
Hmm.
See, sometimes there are serious situations. I mean, I will not make it vague. I'll come and I'll like to share a small incident that happened just now. I spoke with my daughter. She is in Australia currently, Monu. So I I spoke with her, and it was just a monologue. Sorry, it was just a monologue. क्या हाल है? ठीक हूँ. फलाने का क्या हाल है? ठीक है. डॉक्टर के मिलाए नहीं गए. मैं ठीक हूँ. मैं इसलिए नहीं गई. I mean, like, just no intimate heart-to-heart talk. And then she said, okay, then. I said, okay, beta. And I put the phone down. And my heart was actually what you call in the term you just now used,
Aching.
shrunk, had a shrunk feeling within. And then I said, thank God I have this Kanwal's workshop upcoming. Let me log into that. So that's what I did, and
What a
yet I
creator I
had this
am. How
question:
do I
how do I?
create things
Hmm,
for you to be
how
here?
do how do I switch myself from there? I have stepped into
So,
this
thank you very
workshop.
much. Thank you very much for saying that. But now you perceive the energy, right?
Yes.
She did not tell you anything. We are such SpongeBobs. We perceive the energy even when somebody doesn't talk. You just pick up the phone. You pick up the phone before without even cognitively knowing it. You only pick up the phone because that the energy is that you want to know something about that person. Will you acknowledge that? That you already
Agree.
knew there was something going on?
Agree. Yeah.
So you got the energy of it. Now you have some choices. You have a choice to sit and crib. Or crib, I mean, not in the sense crib, contract yourself, and you can worry about her, and you can go into what can I do, and what have I done? Have I done something wrong, or can I do something good? All that shit you go into. Is that going to,
Yeah. Yeah. Nothing.
is it going to create anything?
Nothing.
It's not
More pain.
more pain. So what if you sent energy to her? Gave her a
Sorry.
sent energy to her, gave her a hug, and asked the whole universe to have her back and give her the strength, courage, and hope that all is going to be. How many times have we gone through that, Upinder?
Yes.
And could our parents do anything?
No.
It's only she has to do. So when you send energy to her, you empower her that she can do it. What we say, we spoon feed our children and we make them a pahech, right?
Yeah.
And sending them the energy that is contracted, you're doing the same thing. So when you send the energy of love and care, whenever you think of it, and a prayer or whatever your way of doing is, she can do it. Having that knowing within, which you know she can do it. We've all gone through shit and we've done it. I tell everybody I'm here today, 73 years, I've gone to a lot of shit. And if I am doing good, everybody can do good.
True.
Would you allow her to be herself and choose what works for her, no matter what? She's also going to be worried that you know it now. Maybe even she hasn't said it. So if you are the energy of expansion, you're giving her relief too. I've always said since time memorial, that if I am okay, then I am
okay.
I'm an act of kindness to everybody around me. They know this woman will be all right. Children don't have to worry about me. Relatives don't have to be worry about. God doesn't have to be worried about me. She will ask.
Sweet.
हायर पावर जो पहले लोग जेलसी करते थे कि कमल की हायर पावर बहुत काम करती.
So would you please be willing to just send her no contraction, no energy of what you don't want her to be in, because your point of view creates your reality. Oh, tu bichari ye or wo, and then bichari and wo.
Actually, yeah, Kamal, actually, you're right. Thank you for saying that. मैनू ऐवी लग रहा है कि बेचारी उपविंदर डर ही गई है सुन के.
Exactly.
शुक्र है कमल है इस वेले गल कर रही हूँ. What do I do with that?
Knows how to do it. Upinder doesn't need Kamal.
No, it's good that I logged into an environment where we are discussing about humor and joy and laughter coming from the core of the heart. So ਉਹ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਮੇਰਾ ਅੰਦਰ ਸਹਿਮਿਆ ਹੋਇਆ ਦਿਲ ਹੈ ਉਹਦਾ ਮੈਂ ਇਸ ਵੇਲੇ ਕੀ ਕਰ ਸਕਦੀ ਹਾਂ?
ਇਹੀ ਕਰ ਸਕਦੇ ਹੋ. ਉਹਨੂੰ ਸਹਿਮਣ ਦੀ ਲੋੜ ਨਹੀਂ ਕੋਈ. You are an infinite being. ਸਹਿਮਿਆ ਕਿਉਂ? You're choosing to be ਸਹਿਮਿਆ. You can choose to be something else.
Yeah, you're right.
It does not do any good to her for you choosing to be. It can do her harm. It will do her no good for you choosing to be less. We think वो बीमार है, वो रो रहा है, वो sad है, मैं भी उसके साथ sad हो जाऊं. Reality's way of doing things. But does that help? No. It never helps. You remember when my husband died and the Bhog wale din, we all 30-40 people who were living in my house at that time all went to watch a movie? Because this movie mein half of a family was there. Channi, Renu, everybody, my sisters, their children, my brother-in-law, everybody was in that movie, Bhagat Singh. And that was the last day. Now are you going to cry for the dead, or are you going to celebrate the living? It's a very big thing that I'm saying, guys.
Yes.
Some people might say she's a stupid woman.
No, big thing is Kamal for this reality. Otherwise not. In fact, we do drama. If somebody dies and I don't cry, we do drama. Face lamka khade ho jate hain.
Yeah.
अगर रोते हैं तो उसके लिए नहीं रोते हैं. We cry for ourselves.
Exactly. And what will it do with you sitting? It will decrease your heart rate. It will give you blood pressure. It's not going to do any good. If you're not laughing and you're not humorous and you don't see the shit in this reality and laugh at it, life is a joke. You've chosen to be here. Like a play. You are doing a play on the stage. You would make that serious for what reason?
Thank you for reminding.
Can I say something?
Yes, please.
मुझे कमल की यहाँ एक लाइन याद आ गई, ह्यूमर, मैंने कहा कमल मेरी आंखों में ना थोड़ी ऐसे ऐसे हो रहा है, मुझे लगता है कहीं कोई ऐसे कैटरेक्ट तो नहीं ऐसे कुछ, तो मैंने कहा कमल यू आर लाइक, कमल ऑलवेज वेरी nicely she say I am this much old, I am 71, 72, 73.
I cash on it.
Yeah, she cash on that. And I said, Kamal, don't you have a like cataract? You know what she says? She said, cataract ने मेरी अक्खा जाके मरना है.
Cataract तो मैं हो जाऊंगी.
वो कितना मेरे अक्खा जा सकता, मतलब ही नहीं, मतलब सवाल ही नहीं पैदा होता, मतलब the way she said, I was looking at her, so my God, कितना.
So when you say this is, oh my God, I can't see or I can't do or you are inviting it.
Absolutely. Making it significant. Yeah.
You're making it significant. You need to ask a question. Is that true? Do I need to show myself to the doctor? Yes or no? Simple. Yes, go and show. No, don't bother. Don't make a kahani out of it.
We are very good in stories.
Yeah, we are perfect. Eleanor taught us to be in stories. Keeps remaining there. I am not making any joke of it, please. I'm sorry.
No. But this is...
even when I was in Al-Anon, I used to tell people, don't tell me stories.
You're still in Al-Anon.
I was a bad sponsor for that.
Yeah. But we have the expansion, of your energy. It was expansion, when I saw Pinder, my God, as Kamal was memory core of heart, dil se, and there Pinder. So this is all energy, Pinder.
Yeah, it's all energy. You think of a person and person is there.
And we say by chance, coincidence.
Hi, Nisha.
Yeah. True.
Jazz, no questions today?
So one thing is coming to me as you talk about stories. हम अपने बच्चों को जब छोटे होते हैं ना, रात को स्टोरीज सुना के सुलाते हैं, and king, queens. So aren't we giving them those point of views, their realities, by telling them those stories?
Are you?
So not me, in general, like bachche
Are we?
Yeah, they are getting into those, aren't they?
So what else would be possible? What else can I choose? You can give them stories of, oh my God, उसने bars किए और वो थी, उसने exit stage left करी और वो walked out of it. You can. There are some stories which are also empowering kids. Which are the stories you are telling? You have to be aware of.
Yeah, true. Yes.
Whatever you learn from a Nani Dadi, the same stories. But now maybe we'll change this reality, and saying कि बाहर किए बंदा खड़ा हो गया उठ के बैठ गया ठीक हो गया.
Whatever you get the lightness for. There's no good, there's no right, there's no bad.
I think even we perceive and what a child wants to hear.
Yeah.
And what other person wants to listen.
Exactly.
Yeah. So
and then a child hears it once. Twice. I thought of Usha. I said Usha is not here, and here she comes.
Yeah.
So and also when we keep telling them the same story, we are keeping them in the loop. If you told them the story that you think that would create, or that comes into you ask a question, which story should I tell the child, and it comes to it, and will it create greater, will it contribute to her, and you now tell her that story or tell him that story, and every time it changes, then the child has a way of looking at it and choosing ye kar lun ki wo kar. But when you tell always Raja Rani ki kahaniyan, fantasies, illusions, then the child, that's what we've been corrupted with. कि जब शादी हो जाएगी सब कुछ मिल जाएगा, वो आएगा थोड़े पे सब कुछ मिल जाएगा. Fuck you.
तो वही चीज मैं बोलती हूँ,
राजा रानी की कहानियां. What for?
That is what I'm saying.
Usually is all trained to tell you stories and then fuck you up. Sorry for that. Yes, Angela, you were saying something.
That is what I was talking about. Ki usually हम इस reality में, not me or those who are into consciousness, the people who are not into this modality or whatever, so they are telling the stories. तो वो बच्चे buy करते हैं. Even in schools like, DAV, I was with DAV, so there's one moral education class. So they are telling the same stories in moral we are putting into their heads.
Yeah. That's why we are sitting here changing the reality.
Yes.
Usha, I was missing you.
Hi.
Hi. Where were you, darling?
Here only.
Because people don't ask questions and I think of Usha.
Yeah. A little bit, I find uneasiness. I got a little bit feverish. Yeah.
Whose fever are you carrying?
Pocket bone. Yeah.
You would choose that for what reason? Did you have somebody in the last few days who had fever?
Yeah, working in a company, sitting with them in the one class, no circulation.
And what went in your head? Oh my God, these people have this and I will have it.
No, I did not have that. I say, oh, I have to sit with them. I have to.
That's exactly the same thing. Sit with them means I'll have it. Unsaid, what have I not spoken, but meant that. Now you have it. Now you have it. Interesting thing we do. And then we say, oh my God, she gave it to me.
No, I mean, it was a hassle that day. It was on Thursday. It was a hassle that from the higher standard going to the junior school. So, and there was a door in between actually. That door was always open, but I don't know what happened to the principal or what. She closed that door. So I have to turn all the way. And I was so, like coming up. And then I was having that in my mind. I have to teach after this. I have to do this. I have to do that. So many things going on. And I asked body.
You said it. I didn't. Because you have to do so many things. See the energy you be. You create your reality. The energy you be, the significance you give to going all around. Oh my God, supposing you just said, oh my God, I didn't walk today and this is my walk. How did I get so lucky to walk? Everybody says walk is good, walk is good. Oh, I got a chance to walk. Can you see? There is a gift in everything. When we crib, we create. Our point of view creates our reality. What comes out of our mouth and what goes in our head manifests like magic. You are that powerful, you're that potent, magnificent, phenomenal creator. You would create that for what reason? And if you did create, have fun with it. How much fun can you have? But जब fever होता है तो people look after you and then you are fed in your room. मेरे को तो जुकाम लगता था तो शीरा मिलता था. We have a story, if you might have read, we have a story. One guy used to get sick because his mother used to make soup on that day. So we have a silly, stupid reasons to create our reality by what we want, what we just asked for it, rather than getting sick and asking for it. What were you asking for?
So in that situation, immediately we have to poke and pod, whatever.
You don't have to poke and pod. You have to entrain yourself. It's a muscle. You have to entrain yourself. It will not come to you to say. When you see somebody like just now, Param said, she said, there's something wrong with my eyes and maybe I'm getting a cataract. So, Kamal, you are older than me. Have you had cataract? I said, cataract can't come to me. It's got nothing to do with me. It's not invited. You invited it by saying I'm in the same room that people have. I've been in the same room as people have COVID. In one point of time, my whole house, my father, my mother, my granny, my sisters, my brother, everybody had the viral in 1966. I think everybody had viral. And it was so bad that two nurses used to come, one for the day, one for the evening, to look after them in the same house, and I was okay. That time I didn't even have anything, access or anything. That knowing within that you are an infinite being, you don't even have to name it. You just know it. I'm not choosing that. This reality's way. किसी के साथ बैठे हो, उसको फीवर है तो आपको हो जाएगा. Is that true? फिर तो सबको ही हो जाना चाहिए ना. सबको तो नहीं होता. वहां 20 लोग बैठे होते, उसमें 2-4 को होता, औरों को तो नहीं होता. Laughter, joy, being present, looking for greater things improves your immune system. Contraction, always looking for something wrong, blaming people, complaining, your immune system goes for a fuck. Negative thoughts manifest into chemical reactions that can affect your body. It brings stress. Into your body and then decreases your immunity. Would you be willing to just live one moment at a time and choose what works for you, no matter what happens in the world? No matter what goes on. That too shall pass. But it doesn't pass. It takes longer to pass when you just sit with it. There's such a lot of heavy energy here. Come on, guys. Don't be serious. It's a humor class. Laughter. Improve your mood in every now moment. It goes down. I'm not saying mine doesn't. It goes down. It's natural. Something that you're asking for doesn't happen. It will go down. But get aware. This is no place I want to be. You have a choice. I don't want to sit here. This is not fun for me, and neither it is helping anybody else. Am I making any sense, guys?
Absolutely, yes.
And you can improve your sense of humor. I used to think my husband is very humorous, this person is very humorous. They chose to be. I can choose to be too.
Or we can make it so serious, the business of alcohol.
Yeah. Humor can be learned.
Yeah.
Developed, refined.
Kanwal, I want to say,
every time you want to see a humor in it, you are building that muscle up.
Yeah.
Yes, Param, you were saying something.
I know my cousin, like she drinks and she's in California. She's in LA. I gave her something and she had to deliver to somebody else. And I was wondering, I made up a story in my mind already. My God, when they come, because she's from the people are from in-laws, she shouldn't be drunk. And same thing happened yesterday. She said, I had a little bit wine. They said, oh, I said, they're coming tomorrow. So, day and night ka farak hota hai. The lady from village, Vegas se aa rahe, wo chal pade. 3:30 in the morning, I got a call that your cousin is not opening the door. So when I called her up, she said, oh my God, I have taken a lot of vodka. I don't know where are the keys. How will I open the house?
So, okay, 1 minute. Were you aware or you created the story?
I think I created a problem. I think I was aware. No, I was aware.
You were aware. You were aware that was going on. You did not create it.
Yeah, I was aware. But anyway,
So
I said
just ask a
relax.
question. Don't go into conclusions. You will always keep creating that then.
Yeah.
Be in the present and ask a question. Did I create this, or is it an awareness? I got it was an awareness.
Yeah, it was. But I could say with this thing, they relax, relax, relax. But I didn't feel ashamed actually in the morning. It's okay, it's okay, it's fine. Whatever she had to give, she gave. That's all. But otherwise, she was laughing non-stop, and I was lucky. I liked her laugh. थोड़ा लगा कि 3:30 बजे से बल्कि उठ गई maybe I'll have a headache पर नहीं हुआ. I didn't buy it. So this is
So how do you build your humor? Write down on a piece 10 slips and put them wherever. Laughter, humor, joy, put them there so that you're reminded every time, oh, where am I going? You can come back. Because we are entrained to find faults, we are entrained to be serious, we are entrained to, so that comes naturally to us. And if you don't want it, you have to do something different. So you have to remind yourself. You put a reminder on your phone. We have that, who does it belong to on the app? Put that app on your phone. Put a reminder every 10 minutes, 5 minutes. Laugh. Have you laughed? Okay, laugh.
we can laugh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Laugh for the fun of it.
It makes you feel so light. So light.
Yeah. See funny movies, funny shows.
I have at home.
Comedy videos.
Yeah. When my father will say something very serious, and I just smile. I said, my God, there's nothing I find serious. Travel is humor, joke, laughter.
Go to the laughing club. Come to our book club. We laugh every morning. And when you laugh, the world laughs with you.
Yes. Upinder has experienced, she came to my house when mother was going through this dementia. Upinder, and she did say कि feeling sorry, Upinder जाता है, हमने कहा था कि कितना कैसे उनको हालत है. But she was in a very happy world, and we were also in a very happy world than her. I said, okay.
Yeah,
she doesn't remember anything.
I remember.
And she was so happy, a very, very nice silk suit. And sitting, she says, कि केहे जे कपड़े पाए तेरी सहेलियां ने. And the way she was saying in front of Kitty, she said, किन्ने गंदे कपड़े पाए. Then she अपनी अपनी किस्मत होती है. Like, so actions. I was like,
and you can laugh at it, or you can sit and say, how dare her mothers-in-law say that.
And she has a little remark, Fulveri. She said, थोड़े मुंह ते Fulveri. She said, हाँ जी आंटी. She said, नक्शे तो नया नक्शे तो बहुत सोने हैं. So ये काम खराब हो गया. She said, हाँ जी आंटी. And I didn't have to say what is she saying. I mean, we were so happy. I mean, उनकी जो that actually.
And yes, go ahead.
She truly, whatever she was inside, actually came out when she got dementia, and she was so bubbly. I mean, very, very cute. Very, very cute.
So actually, find laughter in every situation. Watch yourself. Where am I fading away? Where am I getting into stress?
ये रूटीन ना भी से ਅਸੀਂ बहुत कम करते हैं 12 घंटे 15 घंटे when we would come home and she would say ਇਹ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਕਿੱਦਾਂ ਦਾ ਮੂੰਹ ਬਣਾਇਆ ਪਰ ਹੈ ਇਹ ਕੀ ਕੀਤਾ ਮੂੰਹ ਤੇ ਇਹ ਤਿਉੜੀਆਂ ਪਾਈਆਂ ਨੇ ਮੱਥੇ I would laugh and her asking only would make me laugh. I mean, so much.
Yeah, you can change it. Like, see, Angela, you got another
immediately. Imagine her saying that. ਇਹ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਕਿਹੋ ਜਿਹਾ ਮੂੰਹ ਬਣਾਇਆ ਅੱਜ. She didn't know what I'm coming to office.
Come back to who you truly be.
Yeah.
Laughter is such a force.
Yeah, and to her husband, my father-in-law, to my daughter said, Dadi Ma, ye thodi ki lagde ne? She says, he's Major Umrao Singh Shergill. She said, Umrao Singh Shergill hai? Ye thode Mama ji ne? She said, Mama ji. My father would say, मैं थोड़ा मामा लगूंगा. And there was so much of laughter. Like he would become so serious. And मेरी बेटी छोड़ देती. So she says, नहीं. She said, तोनु हो की क्या है? I said, he didn't know okay, she's getting dementia. And she said, but this guy is very handsome. She would say, ये मेरा husband very handsome है. And he is. So this is how, I know that took a disease so
Yeah,
nicely.
you can laugh in any situation if you want.
Otherwise, लोगों ने बोलना dementia, Alzheimer बड़ा औखा. Many people, oh Kamal, thank you so much. मुझे हमेशा कहते, बहुत लोगों ने बोला कि she'll become very violent. She'll become so violent you won't. But there was so much of love and happiness in my house. She never became violent. She was like a baby, happy child.
Yeah.
The energy was such in the house and she never became. Anyways, thank you. मुझे आज याद आया ये बात. डॉक्टर ने बोला कि डरना नहीं है. At the end, she'll become very, very violent. Everyone said that. ऐसे कैसे हो सकता है, you know? And लोगों ने कहा,
she everybody is wise. She became herself.
she became herself.
The mind doesn't allow you to be yourself.
And I had a point of view.
You so trapped. इस stage पे हंसना नहीं है, इस जगह पे रोना है, इस जगह पे ये करना है. If you have no mind, then you are like flowering all the time. You're like being your true self.
And what is the stupidity we carry? Ke dementia, Alzheimer, and all. We took her to the doctor. Imagine, we took her to the doctor. My father was with us. He has a Parkinson. उनके हाथ हिलते हैं ऐसे से. So when he was giving a file, ना उनकी, my mother says, देखो डॉक्टर साहब, ये ਅਸੀਂ ਤਾਂ ਹੀ ਤੇ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਕੋਲ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਆਏ ਆ ਅੱਜ. हाथ हिलते हैं. She says, सीधे करो हाथ, सीधे खड़े हो. The doctor was laughing. My God, he says, please bring her.
You need to write a book, darling. You need to write a book.
She said, please bring her every week to me. Dr. Lal, who's head of department in PGI, he says she's such a cute, she's such a stress buster. She said, Doctor साहब ये घर टिकते नहीं है, हाथ हिलते ने. एक बड़ी शर्म की गल है, और ये दवाई दो, दवाई. No medicine. Doctor laughed and we brought her back. He said, please bring her every week. Can you believe it?
How nice.
Have friends
How
like
nice.
Param who have stories like comedians. I mean, actually makes you laugh and joyful. You'll never have cancer, guys. That's why I've kept her with me.
So this is the thing.
Thank you for reminding that, Param and Kamal.
Yeah.
मैं सोच रही थी every morning आजकल, I mean it's been about 10 days here. Every morning my little grandson, he walks into my room. He says, Nani, he's 3 years old. He says, Nani, I have changed. I have brushed my teeth. You also get up, do it, and then let's go downstairs and have something to eat. He's such a foodie. He's so fond of eating. Like the kinna joy around. Why can't I be also childlike? Why should I think नहीं सारे उठेंगे फिर ब्रेकफास्ट खावांगे?
नहीं, जदों दिल करे खा लो, जो दिल करता है खा लो.
And I mean, this is the morning I have. I begin with such a happy, joyous morning, but then like today, I just completely forgot. Thank you. You reminded me that there is love and laughter around me.
Yes.
Just keep the focus there.
Always
having said that, don't laugh at the expense of others.
True.
Please. Some form of humor aren't appropriate. Use your best judgment. From a good joke to a bad or hurtful one.
Kamal, we can make it so serious and we can make it like we can just, have a joy and fun. Like, I always talk with my Raya auntie, so she had a stroke. And I took Mama.
There is a difference, no? You are right, Param, you are right. There's a difference in laughing with others and laughing at others.
Yes.
Laughing with is the beauty.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
that is
the daughter came from UK.
You have to be sensitive. Not sensitive. You have to be aware enough.
Yeah. So the doctor came from UK. She said, "Can you bring your mother-in-law to my house?" I said, "Yes, why not?" She said, "Come and see Mama. My mother. She got a stroke, and she lost her speech. And Mama didn't know because she's dementia. She said, "Sat Shri Akal, Mrs. Rai." She says, "See, thode kar aaye ho. Na sab dus cha puch diyo, na paani puch diyo. Mere wal chaki ja rahe ho tusi."
Isn't that childlike?
Red suit with goggles. I put her goggles. Very cute. She said, "Ek gal bani hai." She said, "Auntie, she just blinked her eyes. She said, "Hun tuse khachap kaiya badi hai. Tu to bilkul hath nahi todte." the daughter all were so serious and they laughed. My God, this is something because अगर मैं लगा कि जे मैं इस तरह हुंदी कमल ते पिंदर दी संगत ना हुंदी I would have made it so serious. No, I can't take her because she has Alzheimer. I can't, And her own daughter, she never called her. She says it's a shame to call her.
Yeah.
And my daughter would take her to all the restaurants. And restaurant you see glasses upper and niche. She would say, Alicia, I used to use her. ये 10 के थल्ले भी बंदे थे उत्ते भी बंदे and my daughter would kiss her, hug her, and the waiters would come stand. They say, इतना प्यार बच्चा करे. हाँ दादी भाई इस सारे पासे बंदे बंदे हैं. So this is what a time we had, and we were not letting her go, and she was ready to go. And my daughter wanted to say, Mom, we are not letting Dadi Mom go because she's all set to go. We both cried. And then we said, yes, beta. And she had to go to Mexico. And day before she said, Dadi Ma, I think you're ready to move now, ready to leave this planet. And Dadi Ma, we're going to miss you, but you can go. You can choose.
Yeah.
Next
Yeah,
day,
honoring the choices that people make. Guys, is there anybody else who wants to say anything? We are going on and on about it. Anybody else has any questions?
Next day, she was going to flying to Mexico, and
I know we know that story. We know that story.
True story, but what I want to say is, this is how, because we were selfish. Sorry, laughter club would have gone now with her. It's gone, like. So, but my father-in-law is there. So we laugh a lot.
So, guys, there's anybody else, because we just got 2 minutes. There's anybody else who has a burning desire to ask a question? Or we can let Param go if you're all enjoying her laughter and her.
It's so contributive.
And it's very contributive, right?
Yeah.
It is very contributive, but I was getting the energy that somebody wants to say something.
Yeah, say something, please.
I just wanted to, this reminds me of a relative, बहुत छोटे में बता रही हूँ. So जैसे आपने बोला कि we have to be aware of the people's energy also. वो किसी की डेथ पे भी जाते थे तो used to smile. उनका एक वो और आता तो बहुत भी पकड़ के उनको समझाया गया कि if you go to anybody's cremation या death वहाँ पे हंसना नहीं है. वो that awareness has to be there. Yeah, true.
Actually, what if that man knew that you can never die?
So again, but
was he aware of that?
Yeah.
Like I heard Eckhart Tolle say, he said, people would come to me and tell me their stories, and they would find a smile on my face, and they would say, what are you smiling at? उनकी gory stories, रोने वाली धोने वाली drama होता था. वो कहते थे, what are you smiling? He says, but I could see the form that was there, and I could see deep inside, I could see who could never be perished. He says, when my stories finished, when my stories stopped having significance, I started seeing this insignificance on other people's stories. I started seeing that it wasn't a laughter. I wasn't laughing at them. I was laughing at the story that they were telling. Because that story didn't have any meaning. As you, the being, the infinite being, will never perish. You will just change the chola. You'll just change another body. So he says, I could see that probably, and that's why people saw my. He has a lot of humor also. He says, I don't know where that smile came from, and those people saw it. So what if he was aware?
Yeah, never thought of that. Yes.
Yeah.
What is the difference between awareness and allowance? Awareness
is you knowing what's going on. You have a full big picture of it. Allowance is letting people be. If you are aware of this person is lying, you don't have to tell that person that you're lying. Now you have the information. Now you can be smart. How can you use that to your advantage? You can allow him to cheat, but he won't be able to cheat you now. He or she will not be able to cheat you now because you're aware. Awareness is that knowing. Immediately somebody comes in front of you and says something, you get a dip, you know exactly ये मुंह से कुछ और बोल रहा है, इसके दिमाग में कुछ और चल रहा है. But will you tell that person? Will you belittle him? Will you make him wrong? No, you will be in allowance him. That's who he is. Now, how can I be more smart enough not to be carried away with him? Did it make any sense, Usha?
Yes, thank you.
I'm going to stop.